What are the cool kids who peaked in high school doing now? I dated a guy in HS that was the star soccer player. He made varsity his freshman year and had girls all over him. We started dating junior year and dated through graduation. He was good at soccer but his grades were shit. He didn't apply himself and definitely leaned on the star soccer player thing to get through classes. After high school he got a scholarship to play soccer at a junior college because his grades weren't good enough for anything else. He got an apartment with some guys that were single and the revolving door of girls eventually pushed our relationship to the brink. I found some pictures and texts indicating he was hooking up with one of them, so I told him I wanted to break up. At this point he has been skipping most of his classes, not doing his work, partying a lot. He decided to quit school and soccer and move back home for me. We worked things out, for a bit anyway, but I eventually realized he wasn't going anywhere in life and broke it off for good. Fast forward 10 years and I meet a friend's neighbor who eventually figures out she works with my HSX. He works in a warehouse of the place she works, and when she asks him about me he says, "Yeah, she ruined my life. I was playing college soccer and probably would have gone pro if she didn't make me move home." I laughed and explained that actually he was so close to failing out of college, I think he used me as an excuse to quit before he got kicked off the soccer team. That was a few years ago and she has since told me that he talked about how he has no interest in moving up in the company or finding a better position. Sounds to me like not much has changed and he still has zero work ethic or drive. Yes. Came here to say this: real estate agents are all former popular kids who are mostly still good looking and generally people persons, which is really all you need to do real estate. Not to knock them, but I know a ton of people who gave up their dreams to settle doing real estate. I mean, they're basically glorified middlemen who sell you on the idea of absolutely needing them. To be fair, I feel like a huge percentage of the workforce is doing jack squat related to their dreams. One thing I realized in my late 20s, a dream job does not exist for me. There is nothing that I could do for this amount of time that really appeals to me. So, I started taking note of what I was good at and made it my career. Am I fulfilled? Not at work. But that's okay. I do my boring job, they pay me, I go home, and I find fulfillment there. A lot of the high school tropes didn't really apply at my school. There was no cool kids group or anything like that. Everyone just had their own cliques based on their activities. The athletes tended to hang out with each other more simply because they spent a lot of time together at practices, but the nerds, AP class smart kids, were invited to the parties as well and no one really got bullied. Jocks loved the nerds from what I could tell. They helped them with homework and not in a do-it-for-me way, but more a tutoring way. So IDK what you would even define as the cool kids in that situation. Some nerds burn out and are bums and some of the jocks are doing very well.